Hi everyone, welcome as we begin the first part of our new series focused on each life path number with the universal year number and its influences. Each numbers influence each other, and that creates an environment of change, opportunity, and differing experience. So my goal, friends, is to provide you with information to help you balance these two numbers, and in so doing, hopefully guide you along your path for 2023. I will also take astrological influences into account because 2023 has two major planetary shifts. We will be seeing those in the beginning and the middle of March. Now, one last important point that I want to bring out for anyone who is listening and has a background or works with numerology, you realize that each year you enter into a new personal number cycle, birthday to birthday. My point is that take that number into consideration. Let me give an example because this year it will switch. Let's say you had a birthday on July 20th of 2022. When you did your numbers, you ended up being in a personal 5-year cycle. Well, we know that July 20th of 2023, that 5 cycle then ends and you enter into a 6 cycle. Please take all these numbers into the influences and the vibrations that I am offering to your personal path number, as well as the influence of the Chariot and the esoteric number 7. As far as number 7 is, here is a reminder. It has to do with deep truths and the knowledge of the mysteries. So let's begin with life path number 1. That is our focus for today. And the information is going to be very easy for you to take a screenshot. There are going to be a couple questions, so another reason why I want you to see the documentation that I have here for you. Let's make sure it's on your, yes, okay, I can bring it right down here to make sure you can see it. So let's begin. This is life path number 1. And the elements are going to be fire and water, and you can have a immediate reaction to those two elements when they merge. So 2023 could be a year with numerous starts and stops, which may lead you to a greater understanding and use of self-reliance, acceptance, and patience. Where in other cycles of time, your physical stamina kept up with the array of ideas and personal interests, this is not going to be the case in 2023. The energy for this year are not conducive for beginning new long-term projects. So yes, you can begin projects that are going to take 1, 3, up to 9 months. But anything that you wanted to survive, to grow, to come to a fruition for many, many years, I do not suggest that you start those projects in this time. There are, however, opportunities to sharpen the saw and make improvements on business and those things already begun in years past. If you've already committed to a business or personal partnership agreements, this year can present areas where adjustments may be needed to ensure stability and or longevity of its agreement. Here is the question that you will maybe want to ask yourself and put in your journal. Is this the year to fix or cut my losses? And you can see that that question can be in a number of areas, personal, emotional, business sense, future ideas. So take your time to answer that question. Rewards, recognition from previous projects, studies, and personal accomplishments look very promising and probable this year. If you decide to continue placing your attention in these areas, next year, 2024, could be the year you are promoted or finally achieve your goals. Let me bring that down a little bit. The Chariot year will test your determination, health, and state of mind. Rethinking and then accepting that which may come to the surface may most likely be centered around matters of the heart. Second question to take your time to contemplate and answer is, why is my mind and heart in conflict? Also, friends, be advised that we're looking at a 12-month time period for these things to occur, surface, and meet. Let's continue. Feelings that have possibly been pushed back as far as 3 years ago may now arise, and finally be addressed by you, others, or just one person. This year's energy bring in an element which is often uncomfortable for life path ones, but the Chariot year must travel in and through this terrain in order to clear the way for progress. Now, I have in parentheses some concepts of what I'm referencing. What once made or gave you the sense of security does not truly represent who you are now. So there may take some reflection, and again, a reminder that we're looking at a 1-year time period. Opportunities for self-awareness with the aim of spiritual understanding are not always in our control. And lastly, this year can be a time you decide to make changes to improve the strength and health of your body. Take it in steps and be compassionate. The most vulnerable part will be your heart, and learning the healing powers when you flow through this exciting year with your mind anchored in truth and trust. Thanks, everyone. Please know that I am open to questions if you have any on this and any part of what I have described for life path number 1. If you're interested in understanding your own personal year number that I alluded to as far as birthday to birthday, and you want me to do the math, I will certainly do that. Lots of blessings to everyone. Thank you for joining me. Bye for now.